Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about our plants and we just try to grow them the best we can, how we want to. If that sounds like something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. So today we're going to be doing my Hoya highlight, and we are going to be cleaning up and just discussing my Hoya Vitellinoides. I got this from Shea Leaf Tropicals. This is one of my newer Hoyas, so this guy has like really taken off. This is a fast growing plant, really good. I'm going to change the angle so that you can see the plant, and we're just going to talk about what information is out there about this plant, and you know, if you have more information, share it in the comments below. And yeah, you can get some up close personal viewing of this as I clean her up. Alrighty. Alright, so I have my alcohol water mixture, I have a paper towel, just going to dip it, and then we have the Hoya Vitellinoides. So as you can see, she is very large. The lighter leaves are the original leaves, and then these darker leaves are the ones that have grown in my care. I think, I'm not sure which is like the oldest, newest leaf. This leaf was grown in my care, and as you can see, it's really, you can't even get it all the way in the frame. It's really long. It is at least 8 inches long, and yeah, it starts off really dark, and then I think they like fade to this lighter green, and then the venation pops. You can still see the venation and some splashing here and there, but just they come in darker, I guess. And let's see, what do I know? So from what I could see, this plant is native to Thailand and Borneo. The flowers are like a pale yellowy white color. The leaves are thinner than other Hoyas that look like this, but it's a very hardy plant. I haven't lost any leaves from when I first purchased it, despite me, like, you know, underwatering it and all of that. It's grown very well. It has shot off a lot of stems recently, so I think it likes the transition from a colder climate to like a little bit of a warmer climate. It seems to grow more. Which, I mean, it seems like that's like what all plants like, but I have a couple of Hoyas that will grow during the cooler months and then slow down in the warmer months. So just something to note. I do see online, and I got all of this information online from various sources this time. So I went on Vermont Hoyas. I went on a couple of sites that sell Hoyas to kind of like see what they have. And they all kind of say the same thing. So, yeah, what was I saying? I don't know. But I did see on one of the sites that this Hoya's leaves can grow to be like 10 inches by like 5 inches long, which is really cool. I've also seen some sites say that the Vitellinoides and the Meredithii are the same plant. But I have the Melodithii. I have the Melodithii and I have this plant, and they're not the same. The Melodithii's leaves are stiffer, they're harder, where these guys are like, and this is how the plant is always. It's always just like, you know, a little bendable. That's probably why it's so hardy. But we have some diatomaceous earth still on this plant. Yeah, so this is like a nice, really long leaf. Look how pretty that is. It does have splashing. This plant probably is a little dehydrated. I haven't watered yet this week in my plant room. I usually water like once a week. Once a week to once every 10 days. Just because that's kind of how my schedule works. So they're probably due, everything in my plant room is probably due for water. But even with like being dehydrated, they look really good. They hold on. They're not like a flimsy leaf. They're flimsy, but they're not going to like fall off the stem flimsy. if that makes any sense. You really got to try to knock these leaves off if you're trying to do that. So we're getting closer to some of the newer leaves right here. I'm really excited to kind of like check them out. But these leaves that I've grown have been very long, where like if I compare it to my Melodithii, those leaves are wider. Just an observation I've seen. I have not gotten a peduncle on this plant yet. It makes like a pale yellowy white leaf. I'm not sure if I've said that already. I might have. But yeah, I think this is like a good plant. If you are really into like, or if you want to get into Hoyas and you're a little nervous, I would get this plant, the Vitellinoides. It's relatively easy to come by. It's very hardy. It ships well. And it's a fast grower. So, oh no. I don't know if I should put this plant on a trellis or not. Or if I should just let it keep hanging. If any of you guys have this plant and have grown it for a while, how does it fare on the trellis? Look how long this leaf is. Like this leaf is probably, my hands are, I guess, about like 6 inches long. And like, it's well over that. This might be like a 10-inch long leaf. But it's so thin. I don't know. If you guys have this plant, do your leaves grow in thin like this? This is kind of like giving me like a strappy Hoya, strappy leaf vibe, which is really cool. Oh, we got some older leaves down here to clean off. I haven't lost any of the original leaves when I bought it. And as you can see down here, like these are the original leaves. And now we have like these huge ones. So it upsizes very well, very fast. I don't know how easy it is to get a peduncle and get this plant to flower. I have only had this plant for like a year-ish, maybe 2 years. But I don't have any peduncles that I have seen. And the tendrils for the most part stay with the underwatering. I don't see any peduncles. Yeah, I don't see any peduncles. So this is my Hoya Vitellinoides. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have this. How does it grow? Do you get the really elongated leaves, or are you getting more thicker leaves? How much light do you give this? I wonder if like the thickness of the leaves, or yeah, not the thickness of the leaf, but the width of the leaf is dependent on the amount of light it gets. That'd be an interesting like observation. So maybe I'll put this in a lower light situation to see if the leaves thicken or widen out. Anyway, let me know in the comments below, how do you guys take care of this plant? How does it grow for you? And until next time, relax, plants. Peace out.